the cloud. Start in child's pose with the backs of your mats. Bring your big toes to touch, knees open wide. Reach your arms forward. Rest your forehead down onto your mat. Lengthen out through your lower back. Then sway side to side just a little bit to release your lower back even more. Come onto your space. Maybe add on a little bit of a stretch. This doesn't have to be a static child's pose. This can be a little bit more active. Starting to open up your body. Lay your chest a little bit closer to your mat. Inhale, walk your knees just slightly further forward. Exhale, walk your knees to the right edge of your mat, even off your mat. So you can get a nice side body stretch on your left side. And really place your head into the mat. And you send your hips back and down. Especially your left one will have risen off. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, side body stretch to your left. Walk your knees to the left side. Maybe you can off your mat, send your right foot back down, rest of the forehead down as well. Side body stretches are really great for lung capacity. Create more space for our lungs to breathe in on one side versus constricting the other. You might feel it easier to breathe to the right side than the left side. Back to center, inhale to navel, top, shoulders, wrists, heels, hips over knees. Exhale, quick downward facing dog just to stretch out. Turn down your hands, drop your head. Inhale back to your high plank, lower back the roots a little bit. Exhale back to your downward facing dog. Two more like this. Inhale, high plank. Exhale straight to downward facing dog. You'll also feel this in your core. Inhale, high plank, last one. Exhale, downward facing dog. Grab up both hands, press your chest toward your thighs. Maybe you walk your hands a little bit closer to your feet for a bigger hamstring stretch. For more shoulder load, you can walk out even further, it's looking closer to a high plank. Now that we've done those, you can see which ones work better for you. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, ragdoll pose, walk your feet behind your knees. Bend your knees generously, drape your chest over your eyes. Option for a different variation, a shoulder rinse. Keep your weight in your toes, maybe interlace your hands behind your neck so you can really release your lower back. Especially if you can stay standing a lot lately. Let's sway from side to side. Keep at least one knee bent. Place your hands down, bring your feet to touch or hip distance apart for your choice. Bend your knees just slightly. Inhale, roll up one vertebrae at a time, head, neck, elastic, come up. Exhale, stay in a change pose, recenter. Let the air go. Stack your joints. Inhale, extend mountain pose, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, baby back into the lap foot. Pretend like you're pulling something down. Draw your elbows out wide, press your chest forward, tuck your tongue just slightly under as you glue your glutes toward one another. Inhale, extend mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold, hands through right center. Inhale, halfway lift, long flat back, keep your right foot forward. Exhale, low lunge, step your left foot back, come down to your left knee. Inhale, low, press and stack your shoulders above your hips, pull your left hip forward, stretch out. Maybe add a little bit of a side stretch, right and left. Press both hips forward, lift your chin, take an inhale. Exhale, low lunge, lift your back up. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, high to midline, lower half plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right heel up. Exhale, low lunge, right foot through. Inhale, low crescent transition back to the front of your mat. Exhale, low lunge, left knee lifts. Inhale, halfway lift, left foot meets your right. Exhale, forward fold. We'll take that on the other side. Inhale, extend it down toward both arms. Exhale, back bend with the left foot, pretending like you're pulling something down. It's a little more active. Press just release your gaze. Inhale, extending down to pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, left foot grabs this time. Exhale, low lunge, right foot steps back down to your right knee. Inhale, low crescent Anjaneyasana on your left. Squeeze your hips together. Pull your right hip forward, your left to back. Relax your shoulders away from your hips. Maybe move side to side again. Squeeze your inner thighs toward one another. Pretend like there's a blocking squeeze. Take a big inhale. Exhale, low lunge, straighten your left foot. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, high into mid plank or hold high plank for strength. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's transition back to the front of the mat on the left side. Inhale, your left heel up. Exhale, low lunge, right knee drops. Inhale, low crescent. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, halfway lift, right foot steps forward. Exhale, forward fold. We'll flow through that one breath to one movement one time through. Inhale, extending out to pose. Exhale, baby back bend with left forward. Inhale, extending out to pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Keep your right foot forward. Exhale, low lunge, left foot steps back. Inhale, low crescent. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, high to mid plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right heel up. Exhale, low lunge, right foot through. Inhale, low crescent Anjaneyasana. Exhale, low lunge, left knee lifts. Inhale, halfway lift, left foot steps forward. Exhale, forward fold, left side. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend to Uttanasana. Inhale, extended mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha left foot forward. Exhale, low lunge, come down to your right knee. Inhale, low crescent. Exhale, low lunge, curl your right toes. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or high to mid plank. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog is where we'll meet. Inhale, kick your left heel up. Exhale, low lunge, right knee drops. Inhale, low crescent. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, reset, shimmy out both legs. Squeeze both legs together. Inhale, chair pose, Uttanasana. Breathe here. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Take a big inhale. Exhale, elbows out wide, flat pull down. Press your chest forward, go wider this time. Then sink a little bit lower. Press into your right foot. Inhale, one leg mountain, arms lift, left leg lifts. Bring your hands to heart center, take a big inhale. Exhale, press with air hands. Step your left foot back as slowly as you can. Sink your arms back behind you as well. Cover your chest up, your back. Inhale, warrior two, open up to the side. Right foot forward, left foot back. Press your right knee open, arms over shoulder height. Inhale, create space. Exhale, extended side angle. Anchor down through your left foot, your back foot. Lift up a little bit more. And then sink back down. So the weight is equally distributed between both legs. Inhale, star pose, heels and toes out. Grow an inch taller. Exhale, horse pose, bend both knees should be side to side. Anchor down through both heels. Let me play with one heel off. You'll notice you get a little bit more into your right thigh. Release it down, lift the other. Alternate. Release both heels, inhale, star pose. Squeeze your heels into one another. Exhale, warrior two, back to the front. Inhale, reverse warrior, right arm lifts. Option for a half bind if you've had it in your practice, or bring your left hand to your lower back. Take one more inhale. Exhale, low lunge, straighten your right foot. Inhale, standing L, left foot lifts up. Squeeze your thighs together. Exhale, Shiva squat, curves your left knee behind your right. Inhale, standing up. Exhale, curtsy. Inhale, standing up. Exhale, last one. Inhale, standing up. Exhale, forward, fold left foot meets your right. Come a little bit deeper. Shift your weight into your toes. We'll take that on the left side. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, lat pull in your chair pose. Round down through your left this time. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee lifts. Breathe here. Set your gaze on something moving, squeeze your inner thighs together. Take a big inhale. Exhale, pressing with airplane arms as slowly as you can. Tap your right toes down. Cover your chest off of your left leg. Seat your arms back behind you. Palms face your mat. Inhale, warrior two. Adjust your stance. Right hip back this time. Left knee towards your left pinky toe. Arms out of shoulder height. Breathe here. Take a big inhale, finally. Exhale, extend set angle, hinge forward. Lift up a little bit just so you can press into the outer edge of your right foot, and you can sink a little bit lower into your left leg. Inhale, star pose. Anchor down through both heels, toes out. Exhale, horse pose. Option for goddess arms. Option for hands at heart center. If you play with it on the other side, you can play with both heels this time. Just notice how much deeper you get into your inner thighs. Maybe add a pulse. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heels down, inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Tense your right fingers, lift your left hand high, create space between your left rib cage and your left hip. Then sink a little bit lower into your left knee. Take a big inhale. Exhale, low lunge, straighten your left foot. Inhale, standing L and right foot lifts this time. Find a little bit of a halfway lift. You can tense your fingers on your mat or bring a deeper bend into your left knee. Take a big inhale. Exhale, Shiva squat. Curtsy your right knee behind your left. Inhale, kick. Exhale, squat. Inhale, kick. Exhale, squat. Inhale, standing L. Exhale, forward fold. We'll flow one breath, two, and one time through, and then we'll add on. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, lat pull. Inhale, one leg out to the left knee lifts. Exhale, pressing with airplane arms. And stop. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, horse pose. Inhale, stop. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to mid plank. Oh, rather, exhale, the lunge. Inhale, standing L. Exhale, just one to the squat. Inhale, standing L. Exhale, forward fold, left side. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, lat fold. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee lifts. Exhale, press it with airplane arms. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, horse pose. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, standing L. Exhale, just one to the squat. Inhale, standing L. Exhale, forward fold. Adding on a little bit this time. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, lat pull. Inhale, one leg up to left knee lifts. Adding on, exhale, standing figure four, cross your left ankle over right knee. Set your gaze on something underneath. Sink a little bit low. Feel free to come further forward. You're working on an arm balance or toe stand from here. Your toe stand, you lift your heels like we did in horse. Drop your hips down. Maybe find balance. Bring your hands to heart center. Now I'm sitting on a block right now, so I'm just letting you know that I'm not balancing. So if you fall out, it's completely normal. The blocks really do help right now. Come back to your standing figure four. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, pressing with airplane arms. We'll be so happy to be on both of you again. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle option. We come into a half movement here. Launch onto your right foot, lift your left foot up. Breathe. Maybe you add on a quad stretch warrior two. Maybe you've been working on a bind instead. Your choice. One more full breath. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, horse pose, shimmy side to side. And then start to take lateral lunges to the right and to the left. So we need to go all the way into Triskabhasana. Just warming our hips up because we'll do that on the other side. Find your horse pose, inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, standing L. Exhale, bring down to your right toes. Inhale, lift your right heel high. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift your heel. Exhale, lower. Inhale, heel. Exhale, forward fold, both legs meet. Inhale, chair pose. We'll take that on the left. Exhale, lat pull. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left leg grounds, right leg comes up. Exhale, standing figure four. Give the option for your arm balance. Your flying half and Nepakata Kaladasana, or your toe stand. Where you lift your heel high like we're just doing. Flex your right toes. If you have blocks on the right, it's a little easier. Maybe rest your shin or your boot on the block. So you can bring your hands to heart center. Maybe you're able to do it without blocks. Maybe you fall out, it's fine. As long as you're finding a comfortable stretch in your ankle, in your Or you could be standing in your chair pose right now. Working. Square will meet. Inhale, one leg mountain. Exhale, press and air connect, step back. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extend that angle or straight into your half moon. Maybe you have your sugar cane. Maybe you've been working on your mind. Two more full breaths. Then softly release your mind first. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, Skanasana to the right, bend into your right knee with your left toes up toward the ceiling. And then take a little bit of an ankle stretch. Roll your ankle side to side. Option to lift onto your right toes or to ground off your right heel, depending on how your ankle feels now. We've done a bunch of ankle stretches throughout class, but your ankle still might be not warm enough for staying grounded. Option for a half bind. Inhale, wide-legged halfway lift, switching sides. Exhale, Skanasana on your left. Again, option with your heel off, stay grounded. And then take a little bit of an ankle stretch on your right ankle, side to side. Feel free for your half bind. Took it. Inhale, wide-legged halfway lift. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Now feel free to stay in your wide-legged forward fold. I'm going to give you the option for frog pose from here. Bring your knees down to the mat. Feet in line with your knees. Bring your feet as wide as you like. So you might feel a little bit warmer after our lateral lunges for this kind of pose. We'll be focusing more on our outer hips later in class. Right now that our inner thighs are really warm, we'll go for a very deep expression and stretch. Hopefully this feels nice on your lower back, being able to externally rotate both legs at the same time. Letting gravity pull you deeper. Back into your hands, maybe slide forward and take your legs long. Knee back down, wide-legged forward, fold for Urdhva Padmasana. Hands to your hips, inhale, stand back up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, standing L. Exhale, press into your left toes. Inhale, left heel high. Exhale, lower, squeeze your hips. Inhale, left heel high. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left heel high. Exhale, forward fold. Traditional sun A. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, high to midline chaturanga Uttanasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, Urdhva Uttanasana. Exhale, downward facing dog, Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale, your right heel high. Exhale, runner's lunge on your right step, your right foot is outside of your right hand. Maybe you come into a lizard to focus a little bit more on your outer hip. Still a little bit of an inner hip as well, though. Option to come down to your back knee. Maybe you take a wrist stretch or quad stretch. Release your bind. Ground up your both hands, take a big inhale. Exhale, draw your left knee forward. Come down and prepare for a lower the fish's pose. Cross your right leg over your left. Tense your right fingers. Inhale your left hand high. Exhale, twist to your right. Now feel free to come into a side crow from here, or take a half bind. Side crow, you plant your hand and spread your elbows back, set your gaze to the front, and lift your feet off. Take a big inhale, exhale, quick counter twist to your left. And keep your right shin parallel to your mat. Sweep your left leg up so that your left knee comes to your left edge of your mat. Your left foot is aligned to your toes. So both legs are internally rotated. Bring your hands behind you so you can find your tailbone seated nicely on your mat. Optional stay tucked up, optional hinges slightly further forward. Yeah. Like a pinwheel. It's like pinwheel legs. My son's obsessed with those, they're adorable. You can fold forward or add a diagonal, depending on what feels better for your hips and your lower back. And when you're ready, you can come into a half pigeon, extend your left leg behind you, puff up your chest. Flex your right toes. You go into your left knee. Bring your hands behind you like airplane arms. We haven't done much overhead tricep stretching, so if that doesn't feel comfortable for you, I haven't really prepared you for that. But right now, we're just gonna focus on kicking your heel towards your tailbone and lifting your chest. It feels okay to grab your foot overhead, go for it. And if you prefer to come into a more restful half pigeon, do it. Maybe from here, you'd like to thread your needle, bring your left arm to your mat, reach around with your right hand and capture your right foot. Back into your hands, curl your left hands under. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then curl your legs. Notice the difference. Inhale your left heel high. Exhale, high runner's lunge to start. Step your left foot outside of your left hand. Walk your left leg back. Feel free to stay lifted on your back knee. Or come down. Maybe take a lizard, lower back release. Breathe out on your quad stretch. Now there's two variations of quad stretch. You can draw your heel toward your glute, focusing more on the quad stretch, working more of a back bend variation where you kick your foot into your hand. It's a little bit more of a glute strengthener. Inhale, curl your back toes under. Exhale, prepare for floating Visnaya. Step your right foot in. Drop down to your hips. Cross your right leg or your left leg over your right. Sit all the way down. Tense your left fingers. Inhale, your right hand high. Exhale, so you twist over the fishes to your left. Get the option for a side crow variation. Put your hands, set your gaze to the side. Maybe lift off. Maybe you prefer to take a half of the line. Inhale back to center, exhale, quick counter stretch. And bring your left shin parallel. Sweep your right leg. Again, the pinwheel. Right knee in line with the short edge, and then you bring your shin parallel so that both create a 90-degree angle. And just notice the difference. Just because your hips were internally rotated on the other side doesn't mean it's going to be the same. Gravity will affect both sides differently. Maybe you want to hinge forward, maybe you don't. Maybe you want to lean back. We're here for 2 more full breaths before our half pigeon. Bring your hands forward. Create space so you can walk your right leg back. Come up through your chest and then bring your hands back on you like airplane. Arms rest more. Right down, option forward. Your glute stretch. You drop your head back. Maybe you reach overhead. Maybe you stay in the airplane variation for the deeper back bend. Some more full breaths, and then if you want to take your restful half, go for it. Take one more inhale. Exhale, restful half should be already there. Drop your hips down. Option with right heel twist to your left, right arm through. Maybe bring your left arm overhead and capture your left arm. Back up through your knees and your shoulders. Take a big inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, slowly lower all the way down. Prepare for baby cobra. Hug your elbows by your sides. Inhale, baby cobra, Bhujangasana. Option for a Sphinx pose instead if you prefer. Just slightly more comfortable for me right now, just because I can't stay on that split. Press your feet down into your mat so it's more of a spine strengthener regardless of the variation you're taking. Take one more inhale, exhale, gaze to your right, left cheek down to your mat, bring your arms up by your sides. I'm gonna cue for a bow pose. I'll even double it a little bit. And then I'm gonna come back into Sphinx. If you prefer to be in Sphinx or baby cobra, take it. Bring your chin back to center, kick your feet in toward your tailbone, grab onto the outer edges of your feet. Inhale, take your bow pose, drive your feet up and back, balance on your hips. Drive your feet up. You've got this. We're here for 4. Breathe for 3. To your left and 2 and 1. Drop your right to your max. And bring your arms out like a T. Inhale, bend into your left knee. Exhale, prone twist to your right. Actually, drop your right knee closer to your left leg. So it's a little bit more of a shoulder opening. Maybe you draw your right hand more in line with your right shoulder. That feels better. So you can pop your left hand a little bit closer in. Or take a half back. Inhale, back to center. Extend your left arm. This time, hop your right hand underneath your right shoulder. Exhale, prone twist to the other side. Take the same variation, the bind, half bind, but that feels comfortable on the side. If it doesn't, just recognize the difference. The work you need to do. Daily favoring of one side will bring misalignments. That's fine, it's just life. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Inhale to stand on your knees. Exhale, prepare for hero's pose. Bring a block behind you, sit down on it. Now, if you feel no stretch, Bring the block out to the side, sit down. Only if you don't feel a stretch. If you still don't feel a stretch, start to lay down until you do. You drop down to your elbows. Maybe you have to walk all the way down so your shoulders touch your mat. Maybe you need to reach your arms overhead. The moment you find your stretch, though, you can stop. You lay all the way down. Back up gently. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders and just pop one leg back. Stretch out. From the other. Come to a seat. Extend your right leg off to the side. You're not bring your left foot to your inner thigh. Inhale your arms overhead. Exhale, seated forward fold variation. Option to take the forehead to knee. Or you can focus more on your hamstring by lifting up through your chest, find a halfway lift, and then bow. You take this on your breath. Inhales to find a halfway lift, exhales to bow. Now this is just focusing on your calf and your hamstring. You want to focus on your inner thighs. Turn your body to the side, rotate open. Reach your left arm overhead, adding a side body stretch. Or you moved our back forward side. And twist. So we've done all the spinal movements. Keep the axial extension in our side body. When we lengthen to the crown of our head. Inhale back up to a seat. Exhale, put your left hand on the knee. Inhale, reverse seat, press your hips up, drop the right arm down. Option to take a circle with your arm. Just to open up a little bit more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bottom pass one. Bring your right foot to your left. Find a long, flat spine. You might need to bring blocks underneath your knees if that feels more comfortable. Maybe you want to hinge forward for more of an inner thigh stretch as well. Inhale back into a seat. Exhale, extend your left leg long, keep your right foot to your left thigh. Inhale your arms overhead. Exhale, seated forward fold. Option for the lower back legs, bend your knee, forehead to knee. Option hamstrings straighten out forward. I don't always offer this, but if you feel like taking restorative, you bring blocks. Just kind of relaxing. I have no idea. It's one of my favorite forms of yoga. And feel free to stay here in your hamstring stretch. You focus more on the inner thighs and QLs and side body, lower back muscles. Bring your left hand to your ankle shin calf, reach your right arm overhead, side body stretch to your left. Rotate your left shoulder underneath of your right. Inhale back into a seat. Exhale, plant your right hand underneath you. Inhale, reverse gate pose, press your hips up. Option for your arm circles if you took them on the other side. Drop your hips. Extend both legs out wide. Flex your toes. Feel free to stay here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Also notice equal angle pose. Press your hips back and down. Reach your toes up toward the ceiling. Anchor through your heels. Inhale back. Exhale, slowly lower down. I'm going to cue for bridge pose, but if you'd like to take a different back bend, go for it. This will be the last pose before our surrender series. Lower all the way down onto your back. Option to grab a block for supported bridge. Inhale, lift your hips. Block underneath your tailbone, your knee supported. Remember, there's 3 sides to bridge. Here, block. Option to grab onto your ankles with your hips, or roll your shoulders underneath. If you're going for a wheel, plant your hands overhead for your face your shoulders. Bridge, press that your head back into your mat, and then draw your chest toward your chin. It's like your chest is chasing your chin, but it'll never get there. Your chin is trying to follow the back of your head. Take one more inhale. Release your body. Exhale to the bottom of the mat. Climb down. Bring out your finger to touch with open wide. Pull your knees into your chest. Extend your left leg while keep your right knee in. We've done a lot of the opening, so I'm not going to keep her half big. I'm just going to keep her supine twist. Right arm onto your side. Gaze over your right shoulder. Draw your right knee across your body. Lower back. Release. Inhale back to center. Exhale, switch out your legs. Left knee comes in. Right leg goes long. Inhale your arms out like a T. Exhale, supine twist the left knee across the body. Using your left shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale, pull both knees into your chest. Inhale your forehead to your knees to your forehead. Last burst of effort. Exhale, Shavasana, extend your legs long lift to your mat. Feel free to take any final poses that you need. It's your practice. But just take this time for yourself. Poses that you need. Shavasana, your choice. When you're ready to come out, start to wiggle the small parts of your fingers. Pull out your ankles and your wrists. Tuck your chin in, roll your head side to side. And follow the momentum, roll over onto your side, support your head with your lower arm. Just take a moment of gratitude for your body, for supporting your practice for the last hour. Gently press yourself up to a comfortable seat. Bring your hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Release all of the stale air. We'll take one more breath together as a class. Inhale, fill up. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Option, bring your thumbs to your third eye space between your eyebrows, seat of your intuition. And I'll leave you with a word that means light in me. Bows, acknowledges, and sees light in me.
Namaste.
I unmuted myself.
Oh,
That's
good. Okay. I couldn't do that. I'm trying to.
That was great. Thank you so much.